You stopped by again. Thank you. Welcome to Mary's Place. It's a pleasure that you stopped by here. But before we do anything else, there's some red words right there that says subscribe to my channel. It is free, doesn't cost you anything. I mean, you can subscribe to 200 people if you want to. Do it. But while you're at it, add mine to the list. I really appreciate it. You're going to see either over here or in front of my face, there's going to be a star, and it's going to have people who have subscribed to my channel. I just want you to know I see you, and you will be appearing in front of my face. I have no problem with it because this is your time. And there will also be another star to come across my face to my heroes, the ones that who are deciding to step out and go bald and are going through chemotherapy from either lupus or leukemia or cancer. And they have embraced the baldness, but there's a process that they need to go through. And only people who are going through this who didn't choose baldness as a fashion statement, they understand what I'm saying. It's a process, because when you lose your hair, you feel like you're less of a woman. Some do, some don't, because you didn't choose to lose it. It chose you. And now you have to go through that process of acceptance, and you really desire to want to do it. It's just that first step outside. These are the people who I'm talking to. Everybody else, I'm talking to you too. You're part of the family. But I believe in my heart that that's why I'm here. When I first got on here, I was going through chemotherapy, and it was therapeutic for me. And then as time went on, I started singing. And in my heart, I had a desire that I want to help people go through the process and encourage you and take it one day at a time. Because when I first started, it was hard. And as days go by, you get more confident and you get more confident. And people will feed off of you. See, because back then, years ago, it was a few, and it was not as acceptable as it is now. Even though we accept it, we are the ones that cause other people to accept it, okay? It's not a trend. It's not a fashion statement for us. This is a way of life for us, and we just want to take our power back in our minds and in our heart, letting the enemy know I'm still a woman with or without hair. Hair does not define me. I define it. And I'm not going to let losing my hair take me, okay? Because it sure ain't going to break me. And I'm proud and I'm comfortable in the skin that I'm in now. I'm talking to you. So you will be in that star, the ones who have reached out to me and let me know that they're going through or finished chemo, but they're still going through the process of being an outside bald. I'm talking to you. So you can do this one day at a time, and we'll go through the process. I mean, you will go through the process, and we'll go it together. Because there's days when you have good bald days and bad bald hair days, and I call it good day and bald day, a good day and bad day hair day. Because psychologically, you'll say, do my bald head look right today, even though it looked okay yesterday? It's a psychological thing. We talked about that already last week. So this is for you. But today, we're going to do eyebrows. I'm going to do the eyebrow stamp. So like I said, sit down, take off your shoes, kick your legs up, and just relax. And if it's nothing on TV, you just watch this, okay? We're going to do this together, okay? And I'm going to show you the eyebrow tattoo. Not all eyebrow tattoos are equal. I found one that I like. And you're going to have to finesse it a little bit. I'm just going to tell you that. Okay, so let's get started with any other further ado. Let's play. Today, like I said, eyebrow tattoo. Now, this is the brand. They come in 3 or 4 different shapes. This is the brand here. I'm going to go with this one today. Okay. Now, you see I already have one here. And I'm going to put the other one on here. Now, what you can do, and that's the only thing about not being able to see that good. Okay. You can measure if you want to. It all depends on how far in or far out you want it. Some people say do on the outside. That's not always recommended because some people's nose are wider than others and you don't want it way over here. So I say find a good, because the closer you bring it in, the smaller your nose become. But you don't want to do a unibrow unless that's your style. Do you, boo? Okay. So I have mine right here. Trying to go with my natural brows come down here. So you make sure you clean that area, which I already did. I hope I cleaned it good enough. And you can get a wet towel or a wipey, face wipey now. A wet towel does better, not too wet, not drippy wet, but wet enough so you can release it's going to be a little bit of stickiness on the back of it, and you'll see, these are the ones I cut out already. You'll see it's going to be two sides of prints. So when you cut, I advise you to cut as close as you can without cutting the hairs, because you don't want to see a whole lot of the adhesive or the little plastic that is going to form on your eye. So you want to cut as close as you can to get some of this off, without cutting the hairs. Okay. Then what you're going to do, let me put my glasses on. After you cut it out really close and you pick the style that you want, there's going to be a piece of plastic film on here. Don't take it off until you cut it and you're ready to place it on your eyes. It's two sides, so you can see. Now the sticky side, which is not too sticky, but sticky enough to stick to your face. Make sure it's clean. Position it where you want it. Okay, like mine's here. See how it sticks? See how it sticks? Then you're going to take, this is a baby wipe. Not a baby wipe, a face wipe, oh Lord. And I have my little bottle of water. This is really mineral water, but it's water. And you're going to lay it on the eyebrow sticker and hold it. Now, if it doesn't stick to your face, you didn't, on your brow, you did not remove the little plastic on the other side of the sticker. It has to be the side with the little plastic on it. And that's the side you're going to lay here. But you have to take off the little plastic so it can stick. So hold it for a few minutes. And you're going to have to finesse this a little bit to get it to your desire that you want it. Remember, this is makeup and stuff we do with beauty. Nothing's perfect, so you have to always finesse a little. Okay? Okay, for a few minutes. Okay, now I'm going to take it off. There might be makeup on there because I have a little bit of makeup on. I have some makeup on. Now, it looks like it's there. You'll know when you take it off. If you feel a little bit resistance, stop. Okay, this is no resistance. See that? Now, if you see a little bit of adhesive there, still there, this is what you do. You take it, don't rub, press down to lie everything down. See a little bit of plastic? That's okay. Lay it down. Let's go for the other eye. And if they're not exactly right, it's okay. Remember, eyebrows are not sisters, they're cousins. And you can always finesse it. And it does restick. See that? Lay it down again. Hold for a few minutes. And another thing, do not shift this around, because when the tattoo releases itself from the paper, you don't want it to be balled up or curdled. You want it to be flat. So don't move it around. Once you place it on, press firmly but not too hard. So it can release the water from your face wipe or your towel. You want to get it all wet and make sure you hold all of it. But don't, see, I'm not shifting. I'm just pressing and make sure the tail, everything is there. I say from 1 to 2 minutes. Let's see. Remember, when I start taking off, if I feel any resistance, I'll slide. Let's say I feel resistance here, like a pull. Stop. Lay it down. Put it back on. Hold it. See how I got a little makeup on here is because I have makeup on my face. So please excuse that. Okay, it has released. Okay, there's a little tug. There's a little tug right here. I can feel it. I'm going to hold that. I feel a little resistance. Okay. It came off. Well, still a little bit. So what I do, see, I take that and I don't wipe, pat. See? Now, let's finesse. Now we're going to finesse it. You can leave it like this, or you can finesse it. Now here we go. My glasses. I'm going to do brown first. And remember, oh, the tools you're going to need. Scissors. Remember I showed you this before. It's the NYX Professional Makeup Lift and Snatch Brow Pencil for hair strokes. Or you can use Adele Stroke a Brow. I'll put all this in the description box. Adele Stroke a Brow. In black, gray, whatever color. This is $12.99 at Sephora. And this is NYX, Walmart, Target, NYX store. Okay. So I'm going to use the brown one. Now, this may take a little while because I'm going to take my time. And when you're watching this, just don't be in a hurry, okay? Because I want to really show you. Now, I'm going to take this, and I'm going to do strokes. And I'm going to try to go in the direction of the stamp. And you can also enlarge it. You'll see. See? And let's see, I want my arch. I want to take this a little bit farther. I can do that too. Or you can even widen it. I'm going to take another pencil, which is going to be a little darker, black. And I'm just going to just finesse. Let's say I want to bring the arch up a little bit more. Lightly strokes. Okay, then I'm going to go for the other one. Sometimes I switch up different color pens, black and brown. This one look like the ink is coming out. I've had it for so long, probably. Had it for months. It's finally run out. Okay, and the stroke. See? Not too close together. It may take a little bit of time to get used to, but you can do it. And let's say over here, you might see a little bit of that film. I can just go over it. I'm not pressing hard, lightly. And you can reshape this if you want to, too. Play with it. See that? Excuse me if my nose is running. It's that, allergy season. Okay, now I can take some concealer and I can start to shape them. You can thin them out or you could even thicken them. See that? So paying attention to my eyeshadow, because this is not about eyeshadow, it's about the brow. And then fade that out, get as close as you want to. And you'll see when you play with it, you can get as close. You can even reshape these the way you want them. You can make them larger with your eyebrow, with your brow pen. You can shape them the way you want to. Get a little sponge and if they're shiny, you can put some translucent powder over them. You can do them any way you want to do them. And I'm just going to pat. And I don't have any makeup anywhere. I have makeup down here, but I didn't do anything up here yet, because I was going to do my brows. See that? You can finesse them any way you want to finesse them. It's not about eyeshadow right now in our foundation. This is about the eyebrow stab. And then I can take some more strokes if I want to. I can make them larger. And don't worry, you can just fix that. You can thin them out, make them thicker any way you want to do them. Your eyebrows. Don't worry if you mess up, you just go over it. And two, if you want to, you can even add a little bit concealer in between them to, okay, let me see, let me fix that. See how you can fix it? Make them thicker. And then I can get, if I want to, I can even take a very thin, I don't know if you can see that. It's very thin, it's very little. And what I do, I put some eyelash glue and I keep doing this to make it even thinner and smash and make it thinner. And then I can also too get a little bit of my concealer, my little palette ring. I don't know where I put it at. And I can also too be very careful with it. Make sure it's straight and you can just make little strokes. To separate them. And let's say you kind of messed up. Don't worry, you can go over that too with your stroker. They're easy to finesse. And if you say, well, it might look a little shiny, no problem. You take a little bit of powder. Since I left my ring over there, take a little bit of powder on a powder puff here, and you could take some of the shine away. Whatever color you want to do. I'm going to do my nose too while I'm at it. And underneath my eyes. And that's all you do. And this is the name of it. And you can play with them and finesse them and do whatever you feel that you want to do with them. You can add more. This is my Fenty Beauty because I'm going to go ahead and finish off the rest of my face. And that's about it. And you could play with them. I'm stopping now for time. And you can just play with it. I'm going to finish off the rest of my face. You know I use this for my head now. I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible 530. And I use 535 and 4 and 5. Wait a minute. Let me make sure. I don't have my glasses on. 530. This is 530. And I use 535. And I use 540, which works. All of them work on my skin. And right here, this is Fenty Beauty. Skin blurring tint. And I'm just going to put that because it's nice and thin. It's not heavy. And it's perfect for my head. Just going to finish off my makeup. And if I decide not to go all the way back, I just blot that. Take a little sponge and I just blend all that in. If I don't decide to take it all the way back, which I'll probably not today. Take a little bit of bronzer. My little powder puff. Nose is shining. Put a little bit of powder on it. And there we go. And let's say I wanted to maybe put a little bit lighter underneath, under one eye. I'll take a little lighter. I'll take a little lighter concealer. And I might just a little bit of brightness here. Don't worry, I'll fix that. And then I will take just highlighting it up a little bit underneath my brow area, but not too much. I'll fix it, but not too much. tone it down just a little bit. Told you it's easy to fix. Don't worry about it. You just take that little concealer and fix it. You are control of what you do with this. And if you see anything like it's sticking up a little bit, you just lay it down with a little wipey. And another thing too, they don't smudge off. They're waterproof, they're smudge proof. The way you get them off, if you take a wipey and just wipe it off with some makeup remover and wipe it off. They're smudge proof. And once again, here they are again. They're the eyebrow stamp. Not all eyebrow stamps are equal, but this one is easy to do. Have fun with it. Practice, have fun with it. And once again, too, another thing too, I should have told you. If it's hard for you to find your eyebrow, where to place them, do this. There'll be a crease that comes right here that will mark it off. Just do a frown, and you'll see a crease that comes right up in here, and you just can place them in there. Just do a frown again. See those marks here? See here? Like this. And there'll be a mark of placement where you can place them. Once again, take off the plastic. If you don't take the plastic off, it's not going to stick. Take off the paper. See, that's why I shouldn't have did my nails today. Remove the paper. Place them on here. They'll stick like that. They'll stick. Okay? Let me take this off. Don't take off my eyebrow. Oh, it took it off. It took it off. See, that's what I get for playing around. What I'll do, I'll remove it again. That's what I get. And I'll take it, place it, like that. See how I did that? Get a wipey again. Face wipe or a towel. Place it. Hold it. Now my little wipey's going to have makeup on it. And don't be laughing at my nails. I need to redo one of them. This is not about nails. Hold it. See? And don't do what I did. Don't place another sticker on top of it. I should have left it alone. But I'm going to show you every mistake so you know how to fix it. Lay it on there. That'll look like that's nice and ready. Feel any resistance, which I don't, peel it off. Block to lay everything down. See how I fixed that quick? Let it dry a little bit. Get your pen. I'm dropping some of my stuff. Here it is. Excuse me. Your brow stroke pen. Finesse. See, I'm doing it again. And just finesse. You can go on the outside to hide some of that little adhesive if you don't like it right there. It can be hidden. And just finesse. Have a brown and a black. And just finesse. Easy to fix. You make a mistake, don't worry about it. I'm going to cover up some of that. Cover up some of this. See right here? See that clear stuff? Just finesse it. Look at you. I'm dropping everything. Where did I do with my brow pen? It fell. It's okay. I'll get another one. Get a little bit concealer. Any concealer that you want. And just finesse. Easy fix. See that? Showing even if you make a mistake, you can. It's fixable. You can put some strokes in here to separate. The concealer that I'm using is e.l.f. I use the e.l.f. and I also use the MAC. This is the e.l.f. one, Rich Chocolate. And I also use, you can also use your makeup, Fenty Beauty. And I also use the MAC, what color is this? Prolong Concealer. You can use whatever concealer that you want to use. And just clean it up. And remember down here, some of it I still have from when you saw me when I was trying to show you how to do it again. And I put the tattoo on top of another tattoo, which that was my mistake. So I'm just blot that in. See how I played with it? And that is a eyebrow tattoo. And if, like I said, if you make a mistake and mess up, it's easy to fix. They're easy to fix. You can even put little strokes in them. See how I just did? Little strokes. To separate them even more. And if you put too much on there, once again, you get an eyebrow, you get this pen, and just go over it. That's one way how I do it. I hope this helped. This is Mary coming to you from Rancho, Upland, California. Thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and also to ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to get your mammogram every 2 to 3 years, because early detection will save your life. And men, don't you forget to get your prostate checked once a year, because early detection will save your life. And ladies, don't forget, you're bald and you're proud. Be comfortable in your skin, because if you have confidence, other people will feed off on your confidence, and take it one day at a time. Thank you so much. And don't forget, every day, to build up your confidence and to know who you are. Psalms 139, first verse through the 18th verse. I'll read just all of it, honey. And be comfortable and know who you are. Thank you so much for stopping by. And I will talk to you soon.